Well, I was actually in the office. I was drinking my morning coffee, and then our guard told me that there was an earthquake going on, so I had to run out of the office, and I saw these people running from the other offices. At first, I was really confused whether that was really an earthquake, but then when I saw these buildings, like they're already shaking, so I went out.
I was inside the house eating my breakfast, and then the earthquake occurred. So my dad grabbed me, and we went outside the house. I was very scared.
I'm shaking. I think the world is going to end.
My brother shot at me, and then he said I will hide under the table. But the table I used to hide is a plastic one, but yeah, that's all. It was my first experience during the earthquake. That's why I enjoyed it a lot.
You really enjoyed it?
Yeah, I really enjoyed it.
The earth starts shaking, and then I bring my wife and kid just to secure place, and then the earth keeps on shaking. Then we just go out on the house and secure a safe place. We don't know what to do, because that's the first time that we experience such horrendous event.
It started shaking the building, but I feel that I am not afraid just because I know that this building is solid.
I was a bit overwhelmed for what I saw. I was scared. I was nervous. I was just thinking of my mom, my 95-year-old mom on the 5th floor of Cebu Doctors Hospital. She was the only person I thought of during this whole thing, and that was the only word that I said, "Mommy, mommy, 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 mommy," until I got there. And when I got there, it was a sea of patients. Well, I feel we shouldn't wait for an earthquake to strike before we start repairing buildings and putting safe hospitals. We already saw some of those hospitals were really not Class A. Why wait until we see the rumble? Because then we have 350 patients that have nowhere to go.
I just could not believe the way the house was shaking, and it was a rattling and creaking and groaning, and things were falling off the shelf.
The bed started moving and woke me up at 8 o'clock in the morning. I tried to get out of bed and I couldn't because it was shaking too much. And finally when I got out, I'm looking at the ceiling and the walls. They were all moving. I've never seen nothing like that in my life before.
So how did you feel actually? Were you scared?
I thought I met my destiny.
I was at home in bed then. I felt the shaking, so I went out immediately to the garden. It wasn't my first experience, that's why I wasn't really panicking in a sense.
When the earthquake struck, I hid inside, under the table for protection. I think I'm going to die. I feel like I just hug my family and say goodbye. And yes, but luckily the earthquake stopped.
The bed started shaking really, really bad, and my girlfriend was super scared and thought she was going to die.
And what did you think about what were your own feelings?
I cried.